Magdadalawang taon na sa pwesto si Chief Justice Maria Lourdes Sereno, ang kauna-unahang babaeng punong mahistrado ng ating Korte Suprema. Mailap sa media si Chief Justice Sereno dahil sa kanyang prinsipyong dignified silence, pero sa pambihirang pagkakataon, nagpaunlak siya ng panayam para sa aming special series na The President's Women. Walang bahid, walang kinikilingan, walang sinisino. Yan ang mga katangian na dapat taglay ng mamumuno sa Korte Suprema. Ang mga katangiang ito, inaasahang taglay ni Chief Justice Maria Lourdes Sereno. Ang pinakaunang babae at pangalawa sa pinakabatang Chief Justice sa kasaysayan ng bansa. Magdadalawang taon na po kayo bilang Chief Justice. Ano sa palagay niyo yung pinakamahalagang natutunan niyo so far sa inyong posisyon?
Yeah, the judiciary is like a big ship. You can't turn it around so abruptly, otherwise it will kill over, creating a greater disaster. So because we are nearly 30,000 strong in the judiciary, the process of building consensus on which I founded my reform agenda remains valid. And the effectivity of that consensus building process is borne out day by day by the positive feedback I've been getting from everybody that says that the inclusiveness of the drafting of the reform agenda is something that they have welcomed.
So far, how would you characterize the Sereno Court? Is it an activist court or conservative court?
It's a very reform-oriented court, and we are very progressive on the sectors that are protective of the civil liberties of the people.
Mailap sa media si Sereno. Kaya naman isang pambihirang pagkakataon na ang interview na ito. Pinangako niya kasi ang dignified silence para mapanindigan ang imahe ng Korte Suprema. Alam ko ma'am, meron kayong policy ng dignified silence, but do you ever feel tempted to answer critics or even just to correct wrong information in the media?
Two things have led me to believe. Now, this is an exception, Howie, and it shows the respect I have for you. Okay. First, sobrang konti ang oras ko. Second, I believe always in the long term. Yung mga criticisms naman yan, mawawala rin yan eh. But people will have to focus on, really, is whether the work of justice is being done. This is the most hard-working court ever. With all due respect to all my predecessors, I can say with all pride that this is the hardest working membership that you ever have had for a Philippine Supreme Court, no? Because, alam mo, dami na nga sa amin nagkakasakit eh, no? And I admire how they're able to keep up because most of my colleagues are in their 60s already. I have to hand it to them.
Do you try to insulate yourself from all these, the chaos of politics and, democracy?
I have to deliberately shy away even from social interactions with the politically charged, sabihin na natin politically charged, yung bang tipong you get into a situation where a lot of unintended consequences can happen, unintended associations can happen.
Pag sinabi niyong social interaction, are you just referring to physical interaction or social media?
Hindi ako sumasama sa social media, no? Because once you get in, baka hindi mo na kayang mag-pull out and then you join the debate, and I might be considered as prejudging a particular issue. So, I avoid that.
Pero nagnininang pa kayo sa kasal?
Kaunti na lang. Piling-pili.
And how do you decide? I mean, that's social interaction.
More or less, pag staff ko, parang family ko na yan eh. Pag family ko yan. Okay? So, kaunti lang.
And you turn down?
I really turn down. Kasi, in fact, pag oath-taking ng politicians, even though it's not really that dangerous, no, for me to administer the oath to politicians.
The first female Chief Justice. Has gender ever been an advantage or disadvantage?
Marami akong skills na na-develop because I have always been a multitasker. Simply because I am a Filipino woman. A Filipino woman, what is a Filipino woman? She has a career, she has a home, she has friends. She looks at the hard figures, she looks at the emotional side, she looks at the spiritual side. Marami no? Because of those range of skills, I can call it siguro, Howie, na wider ang range ng skills ng babae na well-developed Filipino woman. So, nagagamit ng gusto yan sa pagpapatakbo ng judiciary.
Mahalaga ba sa inyo yung diversity ng korte? Halimbawa, importante bang madagdagan ng mga babae sa korte o magkaroon tayo ng Muslim na justice?
Mas syempre gusto ko na dumaming babae, no? I think it is only in recognition of the fact that more and more women are taking up the mantle of public leadership here in this country. So that it's a good recognition of the fact that many sea changes, in fact, over the last 2 years have been brought about by female leadership. So gusto ko yun, no? Of course, if there's a Muslim, why not? Pero mas importante sa akin, alam mo, yung taong kayang tumingin diretso sa mata, kasi yung konsyensya malinis, I will bring nothing but competence and integrity to this court. Yun ang importante sa akin.
Do you agree with Senator Santiago that the next president of the Philippines should be a woman?
Wala akong preconception sa gender. I don't think it should really matter as much as what that person is going to bring into the future of the nation.
Panoorin ang ikalawang bahagi ng aming panayam kay Chief Justice Maria Lourdes Sereno bukas.